Hello everyone, this is the Batman Statue Collector, and I'm once again coming to you from my Batcave. And this particular episode I have an unboxing for you. I'm incredibly excited about this. This of course is the Dark Knight premium format Heath Ledger Joker by Sideshow Collectibles. For the people that know me, they know that Heath Ledger is my favorite rendition of the Joker by far. I absolutely love his portrayal. So much so that my wife and I, we named our first son Ledger. We absolutely just love the character and love the actor. And so I was really excited when Sideshow finally decided to do a premium format piece. Of course there is the Bale companion piece as well. I'm just really excited because it took Sideshow a long time to come up with their premium format. Is it going to be perfect? We'll find out. Let's get this guy unboxed. This is the box art here, just pretty standard kind of black and white splattered throughout. I kind of like this touch here of Batman. It's actually the premium format. This particular one is the exclusive. This is number 47 out of 1500, so pretty low number. I'm real happy about that. So let's get this guy unboxed here. Went ahead and took it out of the shipper. Make sure I've got the right side here. Open this guy up. It did come with a thank you from Sideshow, which I think is kind of cool. It's a nice cardstock. And then of course the assembly instructions here on how to put this guy together. So probably we'll be referring to that here shortly. But let's go ahead and get the styrofoam unboxed here. I like to try to keep the sticker intact. Sometimes it doesn't always work. It seals the top. Anyway, we'll see kind of what we can do with it. Alright. As I said, this is my favorite character. I love the combination of Batman and the Joker together. Always a favorite of mine. Alright, so I just cut the tape. It kind of got stuck on itself, so I apologize for that. But let's go ahead and get to the unboxing here. First piece is we'll do the base. Maybe. It's in there, wedged in there pretty good. The base itself is very similar to the Dark Knight base. This one is a little bit different, obviously, and it's got some holes for the fire effect. But I'm not exactly sure what the front is. Again, 47 out of 1500 on the exclusive. Alright, open this up and see what we get. First thing I noticed, the coat has some weathering, which I was not expecting. That is a nice touch. Alright, this is one of those things where I think I'm going to have to do a lot of manipulating of the coat to make it look exactly right. But my first initial impressions, it's really cool because there's just weathering throughout the coat, along the seams. I wasn't expecting that, so that is a really cool touch. But let's see, let's get this guy into place here. If I can figure it out here. Looks like it's going to go in right there. Okay, just like that. And let's see what other pieces we have to work with. Alright, here's the glove. I was real worried about the size of the card, but it's looking pretty good. A nice printout. And it's going to go on here. Okay. And let's see the next pieces. You know, I've got the flame effects. Alright. one goes where. Not exactly positive. I may have to play around with that a little bit. Do the reference photos. This one is a little smaller. I think it's going to go right there. They don't have a magnet or anything. It looks like it just kind of fits into place. Kind of loosey-goosey there. I think that is that one right there. So those go in pretty easily. Still not sure of this one here. If I have that in right. I don't think I do, so I'm going to have to play around with that one just a little bit. Let's see what we got here. Oh, this is the hair, kind of a greenish, kind of a muddy green for the back side of the hair. We've got the exclusive hand here, the Detonator Hand, which I am not going to display right now. Got the hand with the machine gun here, and that's going to go on this hand here. That again, that, and let's see. Here's the moment of truth right here, the head sculpt. Alright, let's see. I'm curious, I just want to see kind of what it looks like with it together. And there's the head sculpt. Of course, we'll do a review where it's a little bit closer. Not bad. I don't necessarily love it from the front. I think the side profiles look really good. Not bad, not bad. The seam is hidden pretty well with the two pieces together. So I know by looking at this, I know you're supposed to kind of tuck this down in here first with the suit coat. So I will have to probably play around with that just a little bit to get that down in there correctly. And then I think that then goes kind of down in there, sort of like that. I don't think I have it down all the way correctly. I'm not exactly sure if there is a magnet or if it's just a peg. It doesn't really feel like if there is a magnet, it doesn't feel like it's very strong in there. Not exactly positive, but I'm going to turn this guy around. Can I get an idea of what he looks like? Alright, so far my initial opinion is he looks pretty cool. Again, I've got a lot of work to do to kind of adjust his costume, make sure I have all the pieces where they should be. Again, I'm real impressed with the coat and some of the clothes, and so we'll kind of see how it all goes, but I will have the review up shortly. As always, I hope you enjoyed this unboxing video, and I'm really glad to have him in hand, and hopefully, like I said, I'll have that review up here in the next day or so. So stay tuned to this channel. Thank you for watching. As always, this has been the Batman Statue Collector, and I'll see you next time in the Batcave.